Hello there, how are you? It's Diane Banks, voice actress, radio personality, and Disney fan like you. Please subscribe, it's the red button. And my new videos, my most recent was Disney Plus behind the scenes attractions, and the new show Behind the Attraction that's coming to Disney Plus. So I hope you'll take a peek at that. And thanks for all the views on the Luca concept art. And behind the scenes, almost 5,000 on that one. So thanks, guys. Appreciate it. So at the end of the video, we're going to take your comments. We'll grab a few of those. But let's get to Disney Magic Kingdoms because Luca is coming. Very exciting. It's next week, so on the 13th, which you can get the new update. Now, you know, sometimes it's iffy on that, but they're saying the 13th. But definitely the 15th, which is Thursday, would be the day that the event starts. Okay, so plan on the 15th and get ready to hang out with our friends from Luca. Did you love the movie as much as I did? It's just the perfect little summer movie. I love it so much. So let me know in the comments, your thoughts about DMK with Luca coming and the movie and whatever else you want to talk about Disney-wise. But here is our first attraction. The Porterosa Tower, and you'll see where it will come into the game in a second, but I wanted to show you. Here is Alberto's hideout, and it's really cute. These guys hang out at the top, and he's pointing out the fish in the sky, as Alberto seems to think there are, and we love his imagination, don't we? Now, this attraction I'm mentioning because Jungle Cruise, well, of course, Luca was just released. Jungle Cruise is soon to be released. And so they're putting an attraction in the game for us, which is kind of cool. And this one will be in the Merlin shop. Okay, so we'll be able to purchase it there. I don't know how much, it's going to be expensive, but at least it'll be in Merlin shop and we can save up our potions or whatever for that. But it's so cute. Now, obviously I don't have it animated here for you, but the little boat goes around with the kids in it and his little ears wiggle. There's a couple different butterflies. The little elephant spouts water, I guess if that's how you say that. And then there's the little lake there, and then or waterfall. And then they gave us a little bit of concept art, which is really cute, which kind of explains what I just told you pretty much. But look at that little face. Trunk waves, yep, and the trunk periodically sprays water. Okay, there we go. Spray rather than sprout or whatever I said. Waterfall, the butterflies, and then his little ears wiggle, like I said, the boat goes around. This is really cute, though. I like the concept art. So that's that. Okay, so we get the Jungle Cruise right along with our Luca. Now, with the entrances, I didn't give you all of them because I didn't think all of them were great, to be honest. I thought the best ones were Alberto Giulia and Machiavelli. These two guys, love them, but their entrances were not great. Luca, basically, he carries in a book, which I think it's his astronomy book that Giulia gave him, but he doesn't do anything. And him, too, whose name I never pronounced right, so I'm just going to call him Mr. Vespa. Like the boys called him. But Mr. Vespa doesn't do anything great in his entrance either, so that's just my opinion. You may disagree, but the ones who do have really good entrances, I have for you here. She comes in on her bike. Julia brings out the fish and brings it up to the camera. It's actually really cute. So there's a little sneak peek of that. Machiavelli making his entrance. So cute. He's going to be a premium character, by the way. Okay, so he's part of a bundle with the event. I don't know how expensive, but that's that. And then Alberto's entrance is really cute too. He flies in on his bike, and then obviously it crashes like you see here. But he's so proud of his crash. Really cute. So on to the concessions. We get one, and I have to say I'm not really impressed. Sorry. I mean, I love the characters, what they did with them. They're beautiful. But this pasta stand, now, if you're a longtime player like me, the Lady and the Tramp pasta stand was, in my opinion, much nicer because it had the little meatballs on it and everything. Just my opinion. And then this is cute, though, seeing the little kid with the pasta, but I don't know. That one's not so great. decorations. We get the Luca Gold Trophy. Look at, here's Machiavelli, how cute. And there's Luca, of course. And this is going to be the Striking Gold Trophy event, which you may or may not have played before, but you'll try to win that gold trophy of Luca. They just did some little promo shots of this, which really gives you an idea of how cute they are in the game. This is where they excelled, I think. Some of the extras, maybe not so much. The float, I don't think is so great. I'll show you that. But the characters, I mean, I suppose that's the most important, isn't it? They did a beautiful job. I mean, it looks just like them, doesn't it, in the movie? That's so important, right? When you fall in love with characters in a movie, and if they don't look like them, you're like, that's not them. But they did it great. Okay, here's the float I was talking about that I'm not impressed. Now, we know this was when Luca went off to, you know, search above the earth, or out in the earth, above the water. He left this behind, and this is what I thought. Maybe it turned into him or something, or they did something with it, but it doesn't do anything. It's just this with the little fish on either side, and then that's a premium besides. So I'm not like terribly impressed with that, but that's that. I wanted to at least show it to you. Here again is the highlight. These guys look terrific. Beautiful job from the animators on them. This is the complete Luca collection of our characters, and here's another little pose. So cute. Love them all. How much did you love Giulia? I didn't know what to expect they were going to do with her character, but I loved her love of astronomy, and it was just, she's so cute. They all were. So here's another scene of like what they look like in the game again, which is super great, I think. So here's the event screen, just to give you an idea what they're going to look like with the event pages. It tells you, you know, what's going to happen. They all have their own little box, looking cute. Here we see welcome Luca and his friends, limited time. You know, they always do this with the events. Welcome him early. Machiavelli again is going to be premium, so he can help with the other characters, but you'd have to pay in gems or whatever. And then I guess the whole point is to help find Mr. Vespa there. Ercole? I can't remember. Let's just say Mr. Vespa for fun. But here's the order. So we welcome Luca first in Chapter 1. Chapter 2 comes into Alberto, then his hideout. And then we meet Giulia. Hi, Giulia. Mount Porterosa. And then we find Mr. Vespa at the end. Welcome a bully. He sure was. But he was funny, wasn't he? Like when he said to Luca, don't look at her, the Vespa, don't look at her, she's too beautiful for you. That was great. So many funny moments too, right? When the parents are dunking the kids in the water. I don't know, I just loved it. Okay, so Wreck-It Ralph. Why is this here? Because after we finish our Luca event, which ends on the 31st of July, August 5th, we get a tower event, a tower replay, to try to pick up some Wreck-It Ralph characters that we don't have. They didn't tell us exactly which characters are going to be in it. I hope all of them, but I'm missing her, Miss Vanellope. So it would be great to pick up her. I don't know how difficult it's going to be. They didn't really tell us anything other than tower event, Wreck-It Ralph characters, August 5th through the 20th. Okay, so that will give us something good to look forward to after we finish the Luca event. This is the gal who did the live stream for Disney Magic Kingdoms. And I put this here because at the end of the video, she was wearing sunglasses. She took them off and she winked at the camera. And then here, I'm taking this to mean 101 Dalmatians will be coming to the kingdom. How soon, I don't know. I can't verify that that's what's going to happen, but don't you think that's what that means? She winked, she's got spots over her eye, and she had been hiding them until the very end. And so I think that means 101 Dalmatians will be making its way to the kingdom, which I'm very excited about. That's one of my all-time favorite Disney movies. So let me know your thoughts on that. And anything, Luca, or anything else Disney you want to talk about. But how cute are they? And I love that graphic that they created for the upcoming event. Again, the 13th is when the update is available, and then on the 15th, Thursday, is when we start. And then let me make sure, I wrote some little notes on here, make sure I didn't forget to tell you anything. So our Jungle Cruise is coming in as part of it. Premium in a bundle is our little Machiavelli. I'll probably buy him. I bet you will too, because he's adorable. Here's our little pot. You know, I'm kind of glad they didn't give us too many concessions and things like that, to be honest, because if you're a longtime player like me, there's no room. We don't have enough, right? We don't have enough real estate. We need more land. So I never am upset when there's not more things to park in the park, because there's just no room. The characters, you know, we can only have about 100, I think, is the limit now. But anyway, so yeah, so then we can look forward to the Wreck-It Ralph Tower event on August 5th. After, and who knows, 101 Dalmatians probably coming up after that sometime. So, like I said, in the comments, let me know your thoughts on Luca or anything else you want to chat about Disney related. Oh yeah, I forgot I was going to grab a couple. Rage Puff says, I loved this movie. I wish it was in theaters, because it would have been so much more cinematic with the beautiful scenes. I agree with you. I wish I had gotten a theatrical release. I talked about that in my Disney Luca concept art video that I hope you'll go watch. The animators were hoping for a theatrical release, obviously. The only place it showed in the theater was El Capitan in LA, but for a brief time. So I agree that I wish they would have put that in the theaters for folks who wanted to see it there, but a beautiful movie. And anybody who speaks, I'm assuming this is in Italian, Princessa Caramello says, yo si. I don't know what that means, so if you want to share, please tell us what that means. That would be great. And share your comments and any Disney you want to chat about. Hope you will enjoy the Disney Magic Kingdom's Luca event. I'm looking forward to it. I hope you are too. And it's already 12 minutes into this video, so I think it's time to wrap up. Please subscribe. It's the red button. I'm Diane Banks. Thanks as always for watching. Appreciate you guys. So take care, and we'll talk soon.